thank you everyone for coming to this meeting. I just wanted to share with all of you what I found out since the meeting I had with Mrs. Gizmos and what I found out about the data of the smart pen that I got from the other component managers. So from the meeting with Ms. Gizmos, we found that the smart pen is actually projected to succeed significantly more than what we first thought it would. Ms. Gizmos is asking, and so because of this, Ms. Gizmos is asking that we ensure that this project is a success. And we're going to make sure that it is. Second, after further review of the individual component data, we found that 3 of the individual components actually need to be completely rebuilt from the ground up. We have 2 different options ahead of us to do this. One would be rebuilding it completely in-house, and the second would be outsourcing the rebuild to a third-party consulting firm. There are pros and cons to both options. And because of that, the primary purpose of this meeting that we're having right now is to come to a consensus on how we should tackle this. However, if we cannot come to consensus, I will make a decision. So I'd like to hear what your guys' opinions are on what we should do and why you think we should do that. Remember, our ultimate goal is to not only provide a successful product to our customers and to do it in a timely manner, but to also ensure that we can continue to work as an effective team in the future. Please keep that in mind.
But do you remember we have a deadline, so we have to do everything as soon as possible. We have to do everything in rush. So what's your idea?
So I was thinking that we can do it in-house for the very reason that maybe it will take a lot of time, but eventually the product will be ours and we'll not be disclosing a lot of our details to a third party. And I don't know how to go about this, but I guess we can work through it.
I understand, Angie, but I already tried my best. You are demanding too much, and I don't think I can meet your standards.
Thank you all for speaking up. It makes me even more confident that we all want to do this right and more certain that we can succeed in this task. If we choose to rebuild with pros and cons, we can decide the final quality and participate in the whole process of the design and development. And if we found any problems, we can solve them in time. Also, do it ourselves allowed us to save a lot of money. However, it also takes a lot of our pressure kind of stuff. And however, I'm very confident that if we choose in-house, I think outsourcing is also a good choice.
I'm just confused why we need to really change anything at all. I mean, I think that if we just do a couple minor tweaks here and there, that it'll be fine. I don't feel like there's a need to do a complete rebuild at all. I think the products are fine as they are.
I understand your point, but rebuilding the unit can greatly improve our team since we can gain more knowledge and be more familiar with every stage of the design. Outsourcing sounds like a better option, but if similar problems happen in the future, we still have to rely on others to solve the problem. If we manage the whole design and development progress on our own, we can make sure that the end product will more easily match with other ERS products, and we can also be a more competitive team. Well, starting from scratch may sound unrealistic, but we can break down the process to smaller problems and solve them step by step. There are 3 units that fail the test, and you can start by finding out the reasons of the failure. Although we don't have experts with the required technical knowledge, we at least know the steps of building a unit, so we can set as a goal to complete each step. We have Carlos and Angie who are willing to lead the rebuilding, and we can try to acquire the knowledge by ourselves. Also, others are also encouraged to express their opinions or concerns throughout the process, so we can make significant progress together.
That sounds actually awesome. And this is why I was also thinking that we cannot outsource, because every time we'll have some issue, we'll have to go to somebody else. I can do it in-house, and I know I have the support of other component managers and Carlos.
I agree with Angie said. I think in-house can help us control the design and development of each stage. And also if they have a problem, we can repair them in time. At the same time, we can save us a lot of money.
I heard both sides where some of us want to do outsourcing, and that makes sense. But given the time that we have, I understand that outsourcing could save us from further failures. I also understand when Angie and our component manager says that we can do it inside. Yes, minor tweaks can also help, or building up from the scratch can also help. What we can do as a team is come together, see, identify what our strengths are. I know Carlos and Angie have done major research on this product, and they can go ahead and do furthermore to build this product. Our component managers have been leading with data all this time, and we understand that data is our strongest strength. Fred comes with such knowledge and experience that we can harness that to further go ahead and use it if we go ahead and build it from scratch. We can also do outsourcing. We have our technology consultant with the list of things that we are good at. And I would like to know what other things we can do to cut down on the cost that comes with outsourcing.
I think we have to do, we have a deadline that, we have a lot of things to do and deal with, we have to do everything as soon as possible. So I need some idea from the components. And the all sources is a very hard part.
Just kind of maybe as a third point of view, I think we can maybe do some complete outsourcing and some in an in-house rebuild. Maybe that way we get the best of both worlds out of it. I'm still kind of for doing a complete in-house rebuild, but I understand some of the benefits of outsourcing, and I think in where it might make sense, maybe we do that. But I think I'm still the mindset that we do a full in-house rebuild.
So I do understand the fact that it cannot be completely outsourced. And I like the idea of doing a hybrid model of doing one component outside and the other two inside the house. And I'm ready to give any data or any help that the team requires. I am up for doing it in-house.
And this was one of the best productive meeting we have had in a while about the project. I really appreciate everyone's thoughts and that all of us could come to a consequence of making the product in-house. I commend the dedication and hard work done by Carlos and Angie. The component managers have taken a few steps forward and helped us throughout this process. Fred has helped us understand what we need in such urgent times. We have got through the worst days of not having clear communication. I'm hopeful we will get the best results now. There may be delays, and there may be problems, but as long as we communication, we will get the best result as a team.
This was one of the most effective meeting we have ever had. Thank you so much, everyone, for clearing things out. Let's get started to work. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.